What's up, Cornerstone? I got all this stuff in my hand. Let me put something down. Is this a stand? Put this down right here. All right, so, these lights are bright. It's good to see y'all. What's up? I'm super excited to be here today. Thank you, of course, to the faculty and staff here at Cornerstone for allowing me the opportunity to come and speak to you all. It's good to see you all. Yeah, I got the different colors representing the different grades?
Houses.
The different houses. Okay, she got it right. Houses. All right. But I'm in a dilemma, y'all. Y'all know why? Everybody say, why? So I've seemed to have lost some money in one of these balloons. And it wasn't $1, it wasn't $5, it wasn't $10, but it was more than that. And I seem to have lost it in one of these balloons. So I need somebody to come up here. I need one person to come up here to help me figure out which balloon is in. I'm gonna go right here. I'm really generous. What's your name? Kelly. So Kelly, there's one trick. So there's 3 balloons, which you get 2 choices. And if you help me figure out which balloon has my money in it, I may just let her have it. Does that sound fair? All right, so. I'm saying Kelly, right? Everybody say Kelly. Here we go. My hand is in again. All right, so your first guess. Which one do you think? Okay, y'all think she's right?
No!
He's a little fake.
Yes, we do.
All right, let's try it. Whoa! Give it up for her. Kelly. She got that on the first try. It was $20. $20. So you're like, my allowance is more than that. That's nothing. So I have one more dilemma. There will be another chance to win money right now. I'm gonna go broke, that's my job. Alright, there will be a chance to win money, just not right now. It'll be closer towards the middle. So I'm like, now we gotta sit in the song. But I have one dilemma. Everybody say dilemma. So you notice the difference? There's one balloon that seems to float while there's one that doesn't float. And both of them, depending on your favorite color, are ordinary balloons, but one has an extraordinary outcome, while another one still remains ordinary. Everybody say, oh. That's what y'all some bars on y'all. And the funny thing is, you all's theme is what? Ordinary people, extraordinary. And this balloon has an extraordinary outcome while this one remains ordinary. And when we think about all the Bible people that we've been learning about all year long, they started off like this. Everybody say, Like it's just a little, ain't nothing much going on with it. But when they start putting their faith in God and trusting God and having a belief in God to do the miraculous miracles for their lives, they became, everybody say, extraordinary. They started to float over the haters. Everybody say haters. They started to float over people's opinions. They started to float over what seemed impossible. And guess what? You want to know what makes this float? Y'all just too smart. I thought y'all would be like, what is the float? So y'all already got the answer. Helium. Helium is a special chemical that is different than the air around us and the air that we breathe. And because of the helium on the what? Inside, everybody say it floats. And did you know that relationship with Jesus is the same way? You know, raise your hand if you like video games. I remember I would play video games as a kid, and I would put up, down, left, right, left, square, and it would be like a cheat code where I could like win the game. The same thing when it comes to Jesus being helium in our lives. If you have Jesus in your life, you have a relationship with God, if you believe the truth in the Bible, you literally, everybody say cheat codes. Cheat codes. You have the helium to flow over a lot of things in your life. So today's talk, everybody say, float like a balloon. Float like a balloon. Y'all heard that saying? Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Y'all ever heard that? Yeah. Okay, some of y'all right now, okay, how many look, I'm showing my age, Some of y'all like, is it 10 or is it 40, is it 20? Not telling you, it's a secret. But I have chin hair. Okay? See it? Beard coming in, okay? I know some of y'all already like taller than me, some of y'all's voices are already deeper than mine, but it's cool. Okay, God still loves me. Jesus still loves me. All right, back to the title. Everybody say, float like a balloon. Today, I'm going to be teaching you how to float like a balloon. 5th graders, 6th graders, 7th graders, 8th graders, I want you to be able to keep your confidence floating, even if there's somebody who's trying to say something mean to you. Keep your happiness floating, even when things may not go your way, okay? So I'm going to be teaching you how to keep certain things floating. And you know, there's a story of a guy in the Bible. Everybody say Moses. Like playing soccer. Who good at soccer? You saw the skills? Nah, I suck at soccer. Right. But there's a guy named Moses, right? He's an ordinary guy who God had called him to do an extraordinary thing. And he ended up basically looking ordinary because he didn't know how to keep certain things floating in his life. That was self-control. That was his concentration, his focus, his head in the game, right? There's a story in the Bible of Moses, right? He is supposed to be the LeBron James. He's supposed to be the Michael Jordan, the Kobe Bryant, the John Morant, whoever your favorite sports athlete is, he's supposed to be the star player. Like, Moses is supposed to be 99 overall on 2K. And God tells Moses, so I'm like, yeah, I got my player 99. So Moses is the leader of the group of people called the Israelites. Everybody say Israelites? Israelites. And God tells Moses, your job is to take the Israelites from this land all the way to their promised land over here. And Moses is like, okay, I can do that. It's too hard. And on their way to their promised land, right, their new land for them to make a home to, the Israelites ran into a wilderness. And y'all, this wilderness is bad. Y'all know why? This wilderness, it didn't have Wi-Fi. I know, right? Y'all know what else? This wilderness, it didn't have any plugs for you to charge your phone. This wilderness, it didn't have Netflix. It didn't have YouTube TV. And the worst of them all, it said 2K. That was funny. The worst of them all is that it didn't have any food or anything to drink. I know, right? So the Israelites, anybody gets hangry when you get hungry, you get a little angry? That's what the Israelites were. They were hungry and thirsty. So they were hungry and thirsty, right? It was just all bad. And the Israelites were like, you know what? This fool, Moses, led us in the wilderness. They said, you know what? We're about to gang up on him. So they came up with a chant. Y'all know how it go? They said, we will rock you. Rock you. We will rock you. Rock you louder. We will rock you. Moses like, hold on. Moses like, wait, let me talk to God before y'all do what y'all trying to do to me. Let me talk to God, and let's see if he brings us food, something to drink. So Moses went to talk to God. Like, God, oh my God, thanks for being here. Oh my gosh, yeah, that was sweet. He had a chance. Like, we're rocking. Oh my God, help me. And God was like, Moses, you're stressing. Just speak to a rock, because I'm God, and watch the water come out the rock. Moses was like, okay, Moses did that. Moses said, you know what? This is exactly what I'm going to do. And when Moses got back to the Israelites like, you know what? We're tired of you, Moses, and we're tired of God. Not only are you a bad leader, Moses, but God is a bad leader. And Moses is like, what? And Moses, instead of speaking to the rock, everybody say, struck the rock. And God said, because you did not listen to my directions, you will not go into the land that I have called for you and your people to go into. And I'm going to just give you one quick point and then we're out of here. I want you to know, got my notes. Can we go to the first point? Yes, right here. Right here. Y'all fancy at Cornerstone. Can you go to the first point? Thank you. The next slide. And the very, very quick point. Don't let go of the string. Don't let go of the string. What does that mean? You know, anytime you have a balloon and you let go of the string, what happens to the balloon? It floats away. And the string is meant for you to stay floating, but not float away. And Moses, in this case, he let go of the string. You may be asking, what is the string? The string was God's direction and God's wisdom to speak to the rock. Not strike it, but to speak to the rock. And because Moses let go of the string, he ended up floating away from the task at hand. He ended up floating into the distance of having a bad temper. He ended up floating into the distance of being angry at the Israelites. And all I'm trying to say is that whenever you let go of the string, you will float into some things and spaces that you're not supposed to be in. What is your string? It is the advice and the guidance of your leaders here at Cornerstone. It is the word of God. It is the advice of your parents. It is the advice of your parents. You know, closing story and then we're done. I'll never forget when I was a kid and I let go of the string. And I was a kid one time. I got two big brothers. Anybody got siblings that like to mess with them? See, I was really short. As you can see, I'm still short now. Yeah, okay, good. They didn't laugh. Okay, good. We're friends. Okay. And one day, my big brothers were messing with me. They were burping in my ear, smacking me in the back of my head, tripping me down the steps. And one day, we were playing in the room, and our mother came in. Ah! Go to bed now before somebody gets hurt. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna go to bed. But I got a plan. When everybody went to bed, my brothers went to bed, and I decided that I'm going to get back at them. I'm going to jump on one of their heads. Yeah. And as a kid, I loved Spider-Man. So I would always wear this Spider-Man costume and this Spider-Man mask. And while my brothers were asleep, I climbed to the highest dresser in the room. And I always had this little catchphrase. It would go like, it's my I climbed to the highest dresser, put on the mask, put on the gloves. Something was like, don't do it. Don't let go of the string. You're floating into a bad decision. I said, I'm trying to hear nothing. It's web slinging time. And I jumped on my brother's head. Bow! He said, and I ended up knocking his teeth out. Some of you all don't believe me. So I have a picture. Here's the next picture of me knocking his teeth out. It's kind of hard to see, but you see his two front teeth at the top are literally missing. And I say all that to say that the string was my mother's guidance. And as middle schoolers, you have a string that is meant to keep you afloat, to stop you from floating away into bad decisions. Don't ignore that voice. Because you can always be forgiven for the bad decision, but you can never be forgotten. My brother called me the other day, you knocked out my tooth. Sorry. Thank you, Cornerstone.